We're all allowed to take one thing. So my mother was 11 at the time. My mother took some stuff. My grandfather took a suitcase, and my grandmother had something very unusual, very new platforms milling around, they're now homeless, trying to decide where to go. And it's interesting, looking backwards, that was the point of life versus death. There were a bunch of trains sitting there, and everybody's decided they're going to Krakow because they knew people in Krakow. My grandmother said she's going to Warsaw. He said, "You're crazy, you don't know anybody in Warsaw." And years later, my grandmother told me, she said she knew Europe was going to burn and she had to get out. She was a real wheeler dealer. And she said she knew she had to be in the capital where the embassies and diplomats and consulates were. And she weaseled her way out of Poland on one of the last boats that left Poland to England. It's interesting because she was picked up as an illegal alien, which is not a concept that's now foreign to Americans. She was picked up as an illegal immigrant, and they were going to deport her from the country, and she was going to defend herself in court and prove that not only wasn't she a drain on the British economy, but she already had 8 employees, and God works in strange ways, and it turns out the wife of the judge was one of her customers. So she was allowed to stay, and eventually she rose to become Queen Elizabeth's corseteer. So she made undergarments for the Queen of England. And my grandfather, in his very dry sense of humor, used to say that our family supported the monarchy in many ways that others did not. Anyway, that's how they ended up in England. But there's also strange stories. He was a non-Jewish. My father came back, so we actually have silver that survived the war in this woman's backyard. And this woman returned the silver to my father. So we have a menorah and a kiddush cup and stuff like that survived the war. And my grandparents on my mother's side were customers of this woman who owned a dry goods store.
Car off.
And my father was...
You wait here, I'll be right back. And steps out of the car and locks me in the car. So I'm sitting in the car, and this is like, I'm staring through the windshield. It's like a movie. There are 8 of them. It's one of him. He gets out, and he comes up with a flying front kick into the groin of this person, grabs 2 heads, goes, pow! Comes up with an elbow, hits another guy in the nose, and his face just goes plooey, okay? By then the other 4 guys ran away, and a couple guys lying on the side. This guy is writing on the ground.
Oh my God, you're 11 years old and you're sitting in the car watching
it. And he reaches down, and he picks up this guy like a bag of garbage and tosses him into the bushes, comes back to the car, unlocks the car. It took probably less than a minute, and he had lightning fast reflexes. Comes back into the car, unlocks the car, sticks the key in the ignition, and before he turns the car on, he looks at me and goes, "Well, he's set to hit him." But he wasn't trying to be funny, because he was a German, he didn't have a sense of humor. You know?
Adonai,